In this week's Parshat, we find the entire subject of going to battle. There's so many things to be learned from it. There's one in particular I want to focus on. As we go out to battle, there is the Kohen Mashuach Milchama, a Kohen that is set aside for this purpose, who addresses the nation. And he begins and he says, Shema Yisrael. Sound familiar? Shema Yisrael. Atem krevim hayom lamilchama, you're going out to battle. So Rashi already brings, Chazal want to know why the usage of Shema Yisrael. Says Rashi, know ye, even if the only schus you've got is the fact that you say Shema Yisrael, that's enough to save you. Say Shema Yisrael, that's enough. So we've got to discuss the Shema Yisrael thing. It doesn't just say, if you keep one mitzvah, that'll do it. He doesn't start off by saying, listen here, you Shomer Shabbos, Shema Yisrael. Even within Kriya Shema, we know that there are three parshios. The first is that of Shema Yisrael, which is Kabbalas Ol Malchus Shamayim, followed by V'hoyoyim Shemo, which is Kabbalas Ol Mitzvos. V'hoyoyim Shemo says if you listen to the commandments, then everything will be great. And if not, then it won't be so great. So V'hoyoyim Shemo is talking about Kiyum HaMitzvahs. Shema Yisrael is not talking about Kiyum HaMitzvahs. So what is it? I believe. No. It's Kabbalas Ol Malchus Shamayim. The yoke, the burden, the consequences of Malchus Shamayim. What is Ol Malchus Shamayim without mitzvahs? What is the Ol? The Ol means I accept the fact that Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, with all the consequences, but not including Kiyum HaMitzvahs, because for that we have another parsh. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, Hashem is one. So of course, according to most Rishonim, it means Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. It's only Hashem, not anybody else. Not anybody else with Him, without Him, whatever. That issue is not what troubles most people today. How many are there? Is it 1? 3? Greek mythology, the multiple deities. What is our issue? So the very first issue is today, people don't really want to be told what to do about anything. And the whole concept of there being anything that's absolute goes against contemporary philosophy. But Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad means it's Hashem and only Hashem and nothing else. What it means is that there's no alternative. There's no alternative. There's one goal. There's one goal. Hashem, the loving creator, Hashem who created for the sole purpose of giving. Because that's what he's about. Ritzono yizbarach lahetiv. And what does he give? He gives a relationship with him. One purpose. Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. There's no alternative. Like the beginning of the Mesilas Yesharim. Mesilas Yesharim begins by telling us what is our obligation in life. What is man's obligation in his world? Chovaso b'olamo. And he says that we were created lisaneg al Hashem, to take pleasure in Hashem. And he goes on to say that any other pleasure is hevel v'shav niseh. It's vanity, it's illusion. The only thing worth living for is closeness to Hashem. It's the only thing worth living. All Malchus Shemayim means the consequences. But not of Kiyam Mitzvahs, not Kiyam Mitzvahs. All Malchus Shemayim, the burden, is understanding what we're about. Understanding that we were brought into this world for the sake of developing a relationship with Hashem. Plus that added dimension whereby we also have the ability to introduce others to their relationship with Hashem. In that first parsha of Shema Yisrael, there's the mitzvah of Avas Hashem, to love Hashem, which includes both of those elements. It's feeling that closeness and sharing it. Li'ahavehu al habrios. It's not an empty I believe. It's a real relationship. It's that feeling of knowing that Hashem loves us and craves giving, sharing. He gives us the opportunity for a relationship and craves it. And that is our single purpose in life. And then the way we make our life decisions, it's always, is this going to bring me closer or take me further away? Now, true mitzvahs will sort of follow. But there are so many things that are not even included in mitzvahs. It's really a matter of life goals. What are you all about? Furthermore, the schus that Klal Yisrael needs for survival, they're going to battle, is what are you about? When it comes to it, do you always stand the test? Not necessarily. But what are you about? And that's really all Malchus Shemayim. What do you live for? Yeah, there are struggles and you make mistakes. The Jewish nation today, where are we? We're struggling for survival in many ways. What is it that is going to guarantee the survival of the entire Jewish nation? Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Sure, everyone's supposed to be keeping everything. And depending on where you're coming from, what you know, what you're used to, it's a struggle. And Hashem knows just who's where, how much more of a struggle each mitzvah is for every different person. That is not what makes the difference when the issue is survival. What makes the difference is Ol Malchus Shamayim. Do you understand that there is a creator who created for a purpose, and that purpose is giving us a relationship with him? Emunah, but emunah with a little more than saying just I believe. Emunah with an excitement. Emunah with a sense of purpose. This is what we've got to present to every Jew. This is the bare minimum that's necessary to keep us alive. Today, there's no question. Considering where the nation's going, considering the numbers, we're a good 80% of the Jewish people are on their way out. What we've got to do at this point is see to it that everyone, before you talk about Shabbos, before you talk about keeping kosher, before you put tefillin on them, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Understand you were created by a loving creator who wants a relationship. This is what's necessary for survival. Perhaps I'll dare go a little further. What about the people that do keep Shabbos and kashrus and tefillin and everybody and everything else? Unless they live with that sense of purpose, unless they live with a relationship with the Creator, they're missing the basic stuff you need to survive as a Jew. Who knows how long that'll last? On the whole, 80% is where it is. Observant Jews, we're not so safe either. What the Jewish people needs today more than anything else is emunah. Observant and unobservant. That sense of purpose. Feeling the reality of Hashem. And knowing that we were created because He loves us. And knowing that that is the number one goal in life. Being close to Him. So we got to get this straight ourselves. And we've got to make sure that we share it with everybody. Observant or otherwise. The whole Jewish nation has got to survive. We will never forgive ourselves if when Mashiach comes, he'll be left with a small percentage of Klal Yisrael, and the rest will chas v'sholem be gone. We got to do the job. So get your Shema Yisrael down well. Let it be strong enough so you radiate it and you can actively share it with people that know nothing and people that know more than you. Because the lack is almost universal. Scary, but that's really so. And once you get that done, there's the guarantee. That's the schus. That's the guarantee. We can go to battle, we'll be victorious. That's it. The world is going to change. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad.